Hey guys, so I'm sitting upstairs in my wife's kitchen, and I said, that's right, I said it's my wife's kitchen because I'm not normally allowed in the kitchen for probably very good reasons, but my wife has an amazing kitchen. She does lots of amazing things in it, but she's out, so I could play with leaves, and I could use stoves and appliances and things like that while she's away. And the best I got to do is just try and clean up and make it look like nobody knew what happened. But today we're going to make some blackwater extract. Nice, dry, freshly harvested, picked off the ground at the nice parks. I always go into nice nature areas and stuff like that where there's not going to be any pesticides or herbicides or anything used. Nice, clean, green areas and stuff in the fall where you can get all these nice shed leaves. Going to make some blackwater extract.
This is one of the many excellent examples of a good quality blackwater tonic that can be available commercially at any one of your good pet stores. However, inside the bottle is pretty simple to make. This basically is just a concentrate of tannic and humic acids, which we can also do by boiling down these beautiful oak leaves. Tannic acid is known to have natural antifungal properties. It's going to lower the pH and create that beautiful blackwater habitat that we love so much. It's also going to lower the concentrations of heavy metal in the water column, reduce sodium, magnesium, potassium, and also calcium, which gives us those beautiful, beautiful environments that are just cherished by all those beautiful soft water fish.
As mentioned earlier, I'm in the kitchen. It's not an area I'm normally in. This is not my kitchen. This kitchen belongs to my wife. She makes magical things happen in this kitchen, of all of which I have very, very little part of, but I get to consume them. And to keep my wife happy, I usually stay out of the kitchen. Anybody wants to go in the kitchen? Go in your own kitchen. Me, I stay out of kitchen. Wife's kitchen. But because she's away, I had to get a permission slip to use the kitchen. So I have my permission slip. Notice it's not dated, so I can use it again and again and again without any notice. Don't know if wife would hold up in the court or not, but it's good enough for me. So I get to use the kitchen. Now, the real trick to using your wife's kitchen, if you're going to use the kitchen and you got a permission slip, is make real certain that you clean up everything after you're done. Because if you don't clean up, you don't even want to know the repercussions. But see, the little tea towel down there, that kind of sets the tone of the kitchen. So I'm going to be real good and clean up as best as I can. And hopefully she'll never know that I was in the kitchen.
So I'm using my wife's absolute favorite soup stock pot. Got it filled with leaves. We're going to fill it with some water. We're going to throw it on the stove. And we're going to boil it down for, probably a good half hour or so. The leaves are not going to be used afterwards. I'm just going to discard them. These are not tropical leaves, so they're not thick. So they're just going to break down fairly quickly. What we're after here is that concentration of that liquid that's going to come off it. So we'll boil it down for a good half hour. We'll stir it out constantly, making sure it's all in there. And then we're basically going to strain the leaves away, and we're going to save that beautiful liquid.
Well, here's the result. Nice big bottle. I can use it as I want. You can measure it, use it. You can measure it or not measure it. Use as much as you need. But this is pure form tannic acid. This is going to be wonderful for creating those beautiful blackwater habitats like you see behind me in my Kaiberzi Tetra tank. All the little leaf litter and stuff. You get the same results of boiling down your leaf litter. Do you have to boil your leaf litter? No. Your leaf litter, if you just throw it in the tank, it eventually will release tannic acids and stuff, and it'll absorb water, and it'll eventually sink on its own. But I wanted to get it to the bottom of the tank a little bit quicker. So by boiling it breaks down the cell structure a little bit of the item, and the product will sink right away to the bottom. So I've got all the seed pods at the bottom here, and the leaves and all that sort of stuff, and the coconut fiber and all that stuff. And that's still going to be releasing. But I've taken a lot of that tannic acid out, so I'm not going to get that real dark tank that you can't see anything. Often you go and throw a nice big brand new piece of Malaysian driftwood or Mopandi wood in your tank, and the tank just turns to dark tea, and yet it takes forever to get it down to where you can actually enjoy your fish again. But if you make your own, literally this was boiled down. This is the water that was made from boiling just regular oak leaves I found in the park. That's all it is. Easy to do. They used to sell it. Now you can make your own. Enjoy.